Guys, wish you all a Merry Christmas. May God bless you all with wealth, health, and prosperity. Yes, we know we are blessed on this wonderful platform with Onpassive, where we have an opportunity to bless other with Oh Bless. And on this wonderful platform on Christmas Eve, we are having a special guest, none other than he is from USA. He is Michael William Ames. A very warm welcome, sir, on Motivation House.
Thank you so much, Samna. So it's a brilliant and great and wonderful to be here.
You are such a dynamic and knowledgeable and dynamic leader, and we are proud to have you in Onpassive. I personally name you as you are a Google of Onpassive, because in Google has all the answers, and in Onpassive you have all the answers regarding Onpassive.
Thank you so much.
Sir, thank you for coming. And sir, just give your brief introduction to the viewers and your journey in Onpassive, and just tell about your profession. And I personally have a question: why you put Ames after your name?
Sure, not a problem. So, you know, I've graduated from university. I have a math degree. Started in the financial industry as a certified financial planner. I soon started on my own after working for institutions. I decided to launch out on my own, got into the area of marketing, okay? And so I love to market. I love, to be able to put something out there and to see the results coming back, and how just a simple advertisement can change people's lives. So I was sold on that idea. So I went onto the internet about 10 years now, and I've been, focusing specifically on internet marketing. So I created a system called AIM, which is Automatic Internet Millionaire. So that's what that stands for. And so that system was really something whereby people can actually come and join us, and all they have to do was get in, right? And this is the reason why Onpassive made so much sense to me, because this is exactly what we were trying to accomplish for so many people around the world. And so this just meshed perfectly, and that's why we're here today with Onpassive.
Okay, sir. And sir, that's why you have put Ames after your name.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Onpassive is now the new Automatic Internet Millionaire.
Okay, sir. So thank you. And sir, just before that, I forget to you can say Namaste India to all our founders from India.
Oh, namaste, namaste, everyone in India, namaste.
Sir, sir, you are such a brilliant student of Onpassive, and I'm such a dull. So I just been afraid to take your interview.
Not at all. I'm just like everyone in Onpassive, just excited to be in such a wonderful business.
Yeah, I have just gone on through all of your videos, and you are just an encyclopedia of Onpassive. Okay. So, sir, just we don't go into stupid questions, and I want to pardon me if something goes wrong and you don't want to answers, but I know I can expect every answer or my question from you. Sir, which hosting and server we are using in Onpassive currently for all founders?
So the company uses Amazon, is what they're using right now, their web service. But in the future, Onpassive will have its own dedicated, team, right, and system that they'll be using, but that'll be down the road, though.
Okay, presently we are using Amazon server.
Correct.
Okay, and in future, sir, we are having any planning of having our own server?
Yes, that is the plan. The company will have its own, that's for sure, yes.
Okay. Sir, when we have our O domain and O create has been launched, and we all founder get registered in that. So what the tool we are using in Onpassive for data analytics to maintain the traffic, to manage the traffic for all the founders?
Well, you see, what Onpassive is going to do where traffic is concerned is that they're going to use every single source you can think of. Okay, it's not just one particular tool or product that a company will be using. So they'll be using pay-per-click, for example. They'll be using even Google search engine to generate organic traffic by optimizing our web page or a domain. Okay, so it's going to be a variety of things, even offline marketing, not just online marketing. But as far as analytics go, we'll be able to see using old tracker. We'll be able to see the different stats. Even the old trim that we have will also give us feedback as to some statistics on how our traffic is going. So Onpassive is certainly, put together everything that we need from a marketing standpoint. Okay, so we're in good hands with the company.
Okay, sir, as we know that during COVID-19, our digital economy has been boosted up, and how our economy get benefited from Onpassive?
Well, one of the things that people are lacking is money, right? So while the economy certainly has gotten a boost, but it's also taken a dive because so many people have lost their jobs during COVID. Okay, a lot of businesses have also gone out, become bankrupt, out of business. So with Onpassive certainly, number one, will create jobs because it's going to put money into our pockets, and we in turn will be able to employ others, right? So we'll be able to create jobs as founders in Onpassive, and definitely once our income increases because of the company selling the products on our behalf, we will also be able to inject some of that money into the economy, whether people are buying homes, whether they're buying cars, whether they're traveling more, so certainly Onpassive will benefit the economy as a whole, yes.
Okay, sir, we all know that we are here for money. Everybody needs money, and everybody in Onpassive is for money, and their mindset has been changed because we know that we are getting more than enough, and after we are being satisfied, we are going to use Obless. But sir, how much chances of money we are going to get with the founder with zero team and the founder with team?
Okay, so the difference between the two is the ones who have a team, right? So the founders who have a team, they will get to their money, whatever their income goal is, they're going to get there faster than the founder who doesn't have a team. Okay, so that's the main difference, right? So the bottom line is that both, whether you have a team or don't have a team, you're going to win, you're going to succeed, you're going to generate money. Okay, as far as what people can expect, I like to explain it this way, right? Onpassive is all about customers, customers, customers. The more customers you have, the more money that you will make, right? And so if you take someone who doesn't have a team, right? All a person have to think about is, how long will the company take to start to generate new customer? Will it take a month to get you 5 customers? Will it take you 2 months to get you 10 customers? How long will it take to get you customers? And I believe that in the first year, right, people are going to see hundreds of customers, some even thousands of customers on their team. So when you translate that into money now, you're going to have people making thousands of dollars in their first year. No doubt about that, even without a team, because the company technology will go out there and find the potential customers, bring them to our site, and that will generate sales for us. Okay, and as sales are generated, it simply means that money is coming into our pocket, right? So I think whether a person is active or not, they're going to make money. But why not be active? Why not share the story of Onpassive with those that you love? Because think about this: over the next 3 to 5 years, it's very, very possible that Onpassive will create more millionaires in that time frame, more than any other company. So for those who are just looking for a few $1,000s per month, it's a done deal. For those who are looking for, to be able to retire because of Onpassive, it's a done deal. Those who need a home, a car, those who want to pay off all their debts, those who have, different causes they want to support, like the homeless, people who don't have clean water, it's a done deal. Onpassive is going to take care of all of that for us, and we will be the heroes and the sheroes.
Sir, do we have a special team? As I have heard that a Singapore team has been employed to take care of the founders with zero team. To how they going to get the traffic to take care of the founders with having no team?
Okay, so we know that there's almost 5 billion internet users, okay? So that's a lot of people, right? And so the company does have an office there in Singapore that is set up, and part of its role, not all of its role, but part of the role is to be able to have traffic being sent specifically for those who don't have a team. So that's just going to help them get into a place whereby now they have a team of customers, right? And so that's just giving them a helping hand, because everyone matters, right? Everyone matters. The fact that a person made a decision to come into Onpassive, it matters. So the company wants to help that individual as well for taking that leap of faith and believing in what the company's mission vision is. And so here we are with an office in Singapore that will cater to those individuals that don't have a team.
Sir, how far we are from the global launch and semi-launch?
Okay, that's an excellent question. How I look at it is this: Onpassive is in 3 phases, right? So we have the pre-launch phase, which is the longest phase. That's where you're starting from scratch. You have to, start working your plan. You have to, get as many employees, as many staff as you need, and so on, right? So that takes time to build all of that. You're creating all the products, right? You're making sure everything is working as it ought to, and so on, right? And so that's the longest phase, right? Then you have the next phase, which is the semi-launch, the beta tested phase. Test out the campaigns, make sure, yes, we're able to generate our traffic, some bonuses. We need to test out some wallets, make sure people can receive money, so you're gonna be doing all of that. And that lasts a maximum of 90 days. So where we are right now, we're on that transition phase. Okay, we're transitioning from the pre-launch into that semi-launch. Okay, and then after that maximum 90-day period, then we're looking for the official global launch. So while there isn't a fixed date as to when the global launch is, we can see, based on where we are right now, that we're not talking a year from now, 2 years from now. We're talking a matter of months.
Okay, sir. Sir, when we are going to have bonuses, and we have to wait for the launch of all wallet for our bonuses, or we can get it before that?
Yeah, it is possible to receive bonus before the old wallet, because the company could use a third-party wallet, for example, right, during the semi-launch. Okay, so it is possible for that. So I know a lot of founders are looking, okay, I haven't seen the old wallet yet, so that means I can't get no bonus. Okay, but it is possible as soon as the company starts to do the beta testing, okay, and whereby the campaigns are being deployed, that at that time we could see founders starting to generate a bonus. Okay, so it doesn't have to be that we have to wait for the old wallet. Okay.
Okay, sir, who is eligible for the bonus? A person with no team and the person with team, all are eligible for the bonuses?
Every single one who has signed the NDA, the non-disclosure agreement, every user who has signed that is eligible for the bonus.
Okay, so all founders should be happy. In Onpassive, there is
absolutely.
In Onpassive, we every day is a New Year, every day is a Christmas, and every day is a Diwali, and all founders are going to celebrate being. We are having an Onpassivians Day very soon.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. Sir, it has been decided that we are going to get a $20 from direct, and I am not clear about indirect. Can you explain something about that?
Sure. So that's not clear. That's what it used to be. Okay. So we used to have it whereby during the semi-launch, okay, the beta testing phase, that when a new founder would come in, right, that's direct to you, you would receive $20, and indirect was $2. Okay. So if I had 10 directs, it would have been 20 times 10. If any of my directs were to generate any new founder coming in, then it would have been $2 for each one that comes in. Okay, that has changed. The company is trying to do something that's different. Okay, so there's going to be a variety of ways that people will generate bonuses. There'll be different reasons why they get a bonus, and there'll be different amounts as to those bonuses. Okay, so it's going to be something whereby the company wants to get as much money as possible during that time into founders' hands. So rather than having one single method of that, it's going to have a variety, multiple methods. Okay.
So as the pay structure has not been cleared, it has not been disclosed, I can say. But can you share what you want to?
Sure. Again, this is all about the company having a different model than what everyone else, right? So a lot of these companies, they have a binary plan, unilevel plan, matrix, all these different things they have. But Onpassive wanted to put something forward whereby everyone will win, okay? So it didn't matter if you had a big team, small team, you're going to win. And so what the company says is that as soon as you have 3 customers, so whether that's the company generated those 3 customers for you, or whether you did it yourself, it doesn't matter. But as soon as you have 3 customers, that's what we call our break-even point in the business, meaning if it costs, say, $240 for the product package at official launch, then that would mean that the first customer that you receive, you'll get $80. The second customer, another $80. The next third customer, $80. So 80 times 3 is $240. So you break even in your business. You paid $240 for the product package. Now you've generated $240. So you're break even. Okay. And then beyond that, as you continue to get more customers, obviously you're making more money up to the point where you can make 6 figures, yearly in this business. You can make 7 figures, 8 figures. And if people are not sure what that means, right? 6 figure just means 6 digits, right? So like $100,000 is considered 6 figures, okay? $1 million will be considered 7 figures. $10 million will be considered 8 figures. So all of those things are possible within the company over time, of course, okay? So as long as I know that, as long as I know the income is unlimited, okay? How many people would love to have an 8-figure income, okay? So we know that's possible within the company, and that's all I need to know. So then I just simply go to work and help as many as I can to get the message, get the understanding of this wonderful company and how it's going to change people's lives all around the globe.
Sir, this slogan has been given from you only, that get 3 and be free. So can you explain that if I don't have any 3, so and I'm not capable to buy the product package, that has also been not declared, that it can vary from $100 to $250. Let us take $250, but I don't have $250 to buy that package in my pocket. So how can I go with my journey in Onpassive?
Okay, so the range, okay, so the range that a product package can be is between $200 and $300. That's the range. Okay, so we know it's a range because the company has not finalized that figure. Okay, once the company finalizes all the expenses, how many employees they have, do they need 1,000, do they need 2,000, how many offices, so all the different expenses that the company will incur. So once they finalize that, then we're going to have that final figure to say, okay, it's 250 or it's 240 or whatever the number will be. Okay, we'll have that final figure. Okay, now what founders should be doing right now is to work towards that figure. Okay, meaning if they have to put $10 aside a week, $50 a month, like whatever, put some money aside now. So when you get there, you have the money to pay for the product package. Instead of waiting to, okay, the company says, okay, we're launching today, right? And then you say, oh, I don't have no money. How can I get started? No, we have the time now to work that through. Okay, but let's say we get to official launch and you have no money to get started. The company still gives you, additional time, right? Still gives you additional time for you to be able to come up with that money, okay? And then be able to participate. Because if you don't purchase the product package, then you don't have a business, okay? Not because we paid the $97 mean we have a business. That just kind of holds, lock in our position, right? As a founding member. That's what that does. But then we have to purchase the product package. Why? Well, you need to have a unique domain name. Well, that's within your product package. You need to have traffic. Well, that's within your product package, right? So if you're not purchasing a product package, then how can the company set up a domain name for you? How can they drive traffic for you? It's all part of the package. That's what we're paying for, right? So we're paying for the company to do the work on our behalf. In order for them to do that, we have to make that purchase, okay? So people just have to realize that we have the time now, from the day that you got in, from the day that you paid your 97, you have the clock is ticking, so you have that time to start to save, right? And then when that time comes, if you're short, you know, seek it from wherever you can. Borrow it from a friend, a family member, you know, a loan, a credit card, whatever the case may be, because as soon as you get in, right, as soon as you make that product package purchase, now the company goes to work on your behalf. So you can start generating income. And that's what we're all here for, is to generate income. So we need to do our part, which is simply get in. So get in as a founding member, which, you know, obviously we've done. And then the next thing to get into is the product package, okay?
So, sir, many founders have the question, I know you have also been asked, that they are facing so much problem in founders. I know this is a stupid one, but sometimes OTP, they didn't get OTP, sometimes email not got registered. And they are saying that we are planning these all things from 2018. And we are waiting for founders, and now we are having founders that it is not beyond our expectations. It is not that, now it is not going beyond our expectations, but we are waiting for 2018. So what you can say about that?
Sure. Well, I would say they need to change the way they think, right? Change their mindset, because I know that so many founders have shared with me how they just love the new site. And it's for them, it's working great. Now, mind you, yes, there are some challenges, okay? But remember now, the company has a plan, and the company cannot just roll out right now with a new domain name, right? Let's get 1 million emails going out. So the OTP is going out, people are resetting passwords, right? People are trying to send mail from the back office, do broadcasts. So when you get a lot of mail coming from a new domain name, okay, the email providers then, whether it's Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, whomever, those they see, oh, 200,000 emails came in one day from one, domain name. They think it's spam. They think somebody's spamming by sending all these messages out. So it takes time for the company to kind of season its domain name, right, for everything to start to run smoothly. So people can get the OTPs, people can get the reset passwords, people can get the different communications coming from the company, etc. So, for myself, I manage a lot of accounts, and the majority of them, not all of them, but the majority of them are able to log in, see what I need to see, get my OTP, no problem, get my reset password, no problem. So I know firsthand that the majority of it is working. And when there have been, challenges, the company has been pretty quick to react. For example, we were unable to sign the NDA on the phone, okay, on the laptop, on the PC, no problem. But when I'm on the phone, couldn't sign it, okay? And guess what? Now I can go in and use the phone and sign the NDA. So the company reacts to whatever challenge, whatever tweaks, whatever issues that may present itself, and they take care of it, right? So to me, I think people just have to continue to be patient, seeing the evolution that has happened. Remember now, in the first 6 months, right? So July of 2018 to December of 2018, only 10,000 people came in, right? That wasn't a lot of people, right? And then the next year, 2019, what happened, right? 40,000 more came in. So we had 50,000 by the end of 2019. And look where we are now, right? At the end of 2021, over 1.1 million, right? So we can see how things have grown in a short period of time, right? Because the 1 million plus that we have, that's record breaking. That's a massive, number that we have. And yet the company's been able to keep up with that and certainly help us, to get to the next level. And so this is part of the beta testing, right? This is the beginning stage or the first stage of that beta testing, okay? And that's what we're seeing. So I believe in the next few days, we're gonna see even more enhancements, okay, and even more of some of these challenges taken care of as we go around the world.
So, sir, all this comes under CEO. We have to follow the credentials of search engine optimization, and we have to follow all these.
That is correct, right? That's exactly it. So just know that the company has a plan. Okay, the company is not, just okay, let's do this. Oh, it's not like that. There is a plan in place, and the company's working its plan, and we should all look to see that, wow, look where we were 2018, look where we were 2019, look where we were 2020. And we should be able to see today, right? What is it, December 24th, 2021? We should be able to see today, even from a year ago, right? Remember, it was just last year that they got the office, the building in Hyderabad, okay? So we have seen the transition. We've seen how we've evolved and grown, okay? And that's what we have to look at, is look at the positive side of things. We're just about there. We're just about to the point where all of our dreams, will become a reality, right? That's where we're at. So to me, it's exciting times. It really is exciting times.
So I'm happy that you have such a big team because I know that Bill Williams Ames team is my team in Onpassive, and all other leaders, LC leaders, our team are going to my team.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, sir, what you want to, as the O-Founder platform has not been closed, and people are asking that why we are not closing this O-Founders.
Okay, so we have to remember that the company, as I said, is working its plan. Okay.
Not sorry, I have said wrong. That why the foundership has not been closed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I understand the question.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that we have to understand that the company is working its plan. The company didn't say, okay, once we get to 1 million, we're going to stop and close it. No more founders. No, the company basically had said that once we get to the official launch, then there will be no more founding membership. Okay. And then it has been said recently that even before that, right, we're going to shut down the foundership. Okay. So we're not going to wait until the official launch to stop it, but it's going to be shortly before that. Okay. So we're just not there yet where the company's going to shut that door. And that's a good thing because we have some members are saying, don't launch yet. We want to bring more of our family members and friends in as a founder before you launch. And then we have other founders that are saying, we need to launch now, right? So, it's a juggling act, but the company continues to work its plan because the company knows exactly what it's doing. And we just have to trust the process. Trust our CEO. To me, he has not failed us up to date. He's over-delivered on what he has promised. And I know what we have right now is good enough to have a multi-billion-dollar business. What we have right now, it's good enough, okay? But it's not just about being good enough. The company is not looking at just us, the 1 million founders. The company is looking at the world. How can we make the biggest impact around the globe, not just in India, not just in Africa, not just in Australia, but around the world, every single country around the world, 200 plus, right? How can we make the biggest impact? Because we know right now, there's about 6.8 billion people in the world that make less than $30 a day. That's what they have to live on, okay? That's a lot of people, and that's a small amount of money. And this company is saying, you know what, we can make a difference. We cannot help every single one of them, but we can make a difference. So why not hold on to that mission and vision and lock arms with the company and support the company by being a loyal founder, a patient founder, a faithful founder, knowing that your dreams, your family dreams are gonna become a reality in the next little while. People have gone all their life working 40 hours a week, week after week, month after month, 40 years they've worked and end up with nothing. Here's a company saying, listen, within 3 to 5 years, you have created your own family bank. You've created your own family dynasty. You've created a legacy that's gonna last for generations to come. Your children won't have to worry about money. Money will no longer be an issue for you because you're in Onpassive. So if you know all of this, you should be excited. You should be looking forward to the day when the company says, okay, now everything is ready. We're going to open the doors, right? Because here comes your blessings now. At this time of the year, people are celebrating, buying gifts and all this fancy stuff, right? Right now, the greatest gift that you can probably give someone, okay, is an Onpassive account. And if you're already in Onpassive, you already have the greatest gift. As far as materialistic things is concerned, you already have that greatest gift, which is an Onpassive account, because that is going to generate you an income for life.
Yeah, definitely, sir. And sir, that we are being said that this is going to be our last business. Onpassive is going to be our last business of life of everyone. So, and can you share the any future plans of Onpassive?
Well, again, what we know, right, and what we do understand is that having a database, having a large network is very, very crucial when it comes to business, right? If we look at these billionaires around the world, look at these mega companies, these tech giants, what do they all have? They have a large network, okay? Facebook, why is it that Facebook makes billions of dollars, yet you can just get a free Facebook account, right? How is that possible? Because they use that network, the size of that network, and they have companies advertising to that network. So if Facebook had a small network, they wouldn't make much money. That's why they went out and they bought WhatsApp, right? You understand? Because WhatsApp was a large network at the time, 500 million strong at the time. So when you do that, when you have a large network, okay, that's basically a lot of money that's sitting there that's untapped. And so that's what Onpassive is going to be. It's going to continue to grow. It's going to get bigger and bigger. Onpassive will be a massive network. And so now you have other ways of generating money. Companies like Nike, companies like McDonald's and so on will come to Onpassive, want to advertise to its network. That's revenue, advertising revenue coming into the company. What is the company going to do with that money? It's going to share it with the founders then. You understand? So there's going to be other ways and means for the company to generate money to come in so that we all can benefit, right? So we're not just benefiting because the company is going to sell its products that it has created, okay? There's going to be more opportunities beyond that. A lot of people around the world don't have proper internet access, okay? So can you imagine, Onpassive is able to provide internet access or Wi-Fi for people around the globe. You understand? So there's a lots of upside to what Onpassive is doing, and all of us as founders are going to benefit from that.
Yes, sir. And we are working on total internet solutions. If you want to have a data package, we have. If you want to a 6G connection, we are having all these things in Onpassive. So just we are going to click and log in with a single email, and we have total internet on your hands. So, sir, I want to know your vision and dream from Onpassive, but when lots of money going to come, you are having such a big team, sir. You are having, I want to get it in numbers if.
Well, I believe, Onpassive will create a few billionaires, like with a B. Right? I believe that. And I also believe that if Onpassive is able to do that, then that means there's going to be a lot of people, that are generating, large amounts of income, right? More than what they need, okay? And so my dream, my desire is just to help as many people maximize the opportunity. Help people, not just thinking about, oh, I want to make $1,000 a month. I want people to think beyond that. I want people to have massive dreams, right? Whereby, your personal needs, your personal income goal, that's already taken care of, right? It really is. No one's going to come and say, oh, well, my need, I need to be making $1 million a month. Like, no one's going to say that, because that's not true, okay? But because we know the stats, we know what the numbers are, right? We know what the average income is for every country around the world, right? So my desire is to help people look beyond that, see a bigger picture, knowing that your needs are already taken care of. So when you start to think bigger, now you're thinking about, oh, you know what? I want to be able to build, you know, a railroad going across Africa to connect, you know, the different countries so it's easier for people to travel, right? I want to be able to provide clean water, you know, in countries around the world that are lacking in that. I want to be able to provide proper housing so no one has to be homeless, right? I want to be able to help, you know, women, you know, that may be in domestic, you know, violence situation, you know, abusive situation, children, you know, that are being, you know, put out there to work in, you know, not nice conditions. You know, like there's so much child labor. I mean, the reality is there's a lot of ills in society. And like I said, while we cannot, you know, solve every single problem, but there's nothing wrong in, you know, in trying to make an effort, you know, to help, right? And so that's what my dream really is to help every single person to dream bigger, think bigger, knowing that the solution to help them accomplish those dreams, those big dreams, is Onpassive. And so if I can show people that, that's how they're coming in, because I believe people want to make a difference in life. It's at first, yes, it's just about you and your income and you want to make for your family. That's what it is at first. If somebody tells you otherwise, they're lying. Okay, the truth of the matter is we come here for the money, right? But then when we start to think outside the box, when we start to believe that, wow, this really is possible. Here's a company that went from 0 to 1 million plus in just 3.5 years. That is massive. There are companies right now that have been around for 20 plus years and they don't have 1 million in their company. They don't have that. And yet here we are, just 3.5 years. That is massive, folks. So think what the next 3.5 years is going to look like, right? And for me, I just want it to be whereby people have generated wealth for themselves and they can use their newfound wealth to be able to help those that are less fortunate than themselves. And I believe that's a lot of help that we'll be able to provide for people.
Sir, I just don't want to end up this meeting, but we are bounded by the time. And you have just share your knowledge and just, sir, thank you for coming. And I just don't want to end up, you make me spellbound. I forget the questions to ask. And thank you for coming, sir. Thank you. You have been such a grateful and nice. You have just responded me and make your schedules according to that to fix the meeting. And thanks for coming once again. And thank you so much, sir. We are so in it to win it. And you want to share something from your heart, sir? Last message from your side?
Just know that, you know, we are in the best possible company that we could be in, right? Just know that Onpassive is the last business that you're going to need, you know, and at this point of time where we're at, you know, I just want to wish everybody, you know, happy, healthy, safe holiday season, you know, with all your family, your friends, you know, enjoy yourself, but be safe. You know, we are living in a time, you know, where people are losing their lives, unfortunately, you know, so we just have to be careful in these times because we want to be around to enjoy the fruits of our labor. We want to be around to enjoy the fact that we made that decision to get into Onpassive. It's been a life-changing journey. There's no doubt about that. You know, Onpassive is a life-changing journey. And I believe come 2022, right, it's going to bring, you know, a great financial change, right, for you, for your family, for your friends, for every single person that you told about Onpassive that made that decision to get in and join you. That's what's going to happen. So just know in the next, 12 months, right? That's 2022, that's 12 months like all the other years. So just know that in 2022, your life is going to be changed financially for the better. There's no doubt about that, all right?